Hi and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a new mod review, and this mod adds 20 new traits for your toddler Sims. So before we get into the review, be sure to like this video and consider subscribing if you like Sims content like this, and let me know what mods you would like to see me review in the future if you have any suggestions. Now let's get into the video, and we are going to go over today's mod. So, seeing as how the upcoming expansion pack for The Sims 4 Growing Together is going to focus a lot on things like the family bond and the family dynamic and just like families in general, I was thinking of some good mods that I have in my game for The Sims 4 that are about like family gameplay and are specifically about like kids and toddlers. So I am hoping to make future videos that show off some other mods that I use for family gameplay. And so I thought that this mod could be a good one to start off with. So historically in The Sims 4, toddlers, as we all know, are often deprived of content and are just kind of overlooked. So as it stands, toddlers only have 8 traits to choose from the base game. So I've personally always found toddlers not really always the most fun to make or play with, especially if you don't have any mods, since they have such little content for them. So, but this mod does actually allow you to give your toddlers more traits than you would normally. So, like I said, it adds 20 extra traits, which is way more than you get normally. So I think that this mod is a great addition to your game if you want to improve your toddler Sims and give them a little more personality. So, and this mod is called the Toddler Trait Pack, which is created by Vicky Sims, who is on Patreon. And if you're familiar with any of my previous videos, you will recognize this creator because they have made another mod that I have also reviewed in the past, and that is the 100 base game custom traits pack. So that mod adds 100 custom traits to your game. It's a really great mod. I would suggest checking out my review of it and downloading it if you want more traits for your Sims in general. So you can find my review of that in the cards above if you're interested in that. But this mod is specifically for toddlers today. So this mod will add 20 entirely new traits that are exclusively for your toddler age Sims. And these traits provide buffs and in-game effects, so they will actually affect your gameplay when you're playing. And so we're going to go over some of the traits that are added in the review later. But to start off with, I thought we could just look over some of the details of this mod. So I guess some like basic information to keep in mind is that these traits should not conflict with any other trait mods that you have in your game. Also, something to point out is I feel like I see this a lot in like the comments. So basically any trait mods that haven't been updated since Snowy Escape came out with the sentiment profile update, any traits that are older than that and haven't been updated since will not work. So because these mods have been updated frequently, they do work, and I've tested them in my game. They work. You shouldn't have an issue. But any trait mods that you download that aren't up to date, look out for that, because that usually will like it'll kind of break your game a bit and you'll encounter like glitches and stuff. But these mods should be up to date, so they should be like they're base game compatible. You shouldn't have an issue. But I thought I would just add that in case you weren't aware, because I didn't know that for a while. It took me a few months after the Snowy Escape update to figure that out. So I thought I'd just throw that out there in this video. But so this mod has 2 versions that you are able to download, and you can download both of them. So they have a cast traits version and a reward traits version. So these can be used together or you can use them separately. It basically just changes how the traits will show up in your game. So if you download the Create a Sim version, it will show up in Create a Sim, and if you download them as reward traits, then they will show up and be purchasable in your reward store. Although I believe you do need to download an additional mod if you want it as a reward trait, which is by the same creator. And you will be able to read all of the information on this mod on the download page on Patreon. But that covers, I think, like the basic information that you would need to know if you wanted to download it. So if you scroll to the very bottom of the post, you will then see the download instructions as well. make sure that you read over them, and if you run into any issues, I would suggest making sure that you don't have the mod too deep in your subfolders, or like I said earlier, if you download the reward traits version, make sure that you have the additional mod that it needs to work. So, but in general, if you encounter any issues, just make sure to read through all the instructions because it's not a super complicated mod, so you shouldn't encounter any issues. And like I said, for me, it is as of recording, it is up to date and it should be working in your game. So to install this mod, it's very simple. You just download the file. So I'm gonna download the CAS version of this mod. So I prefer to install the CAS version, but you can download either or both. Like I said, you can have both of them in your game. But I personally usually just stick to the CAS version just because I don't like my reward store being super like clogged up. But either will work. So once it is finished downloading, it should appear in your downloads. So then I open up my mods folder. And I never usually go over this, but if you aren't aware, your mods folder, it may be different for you, but for me, my mods folder is under documents, electronic arts, The Sims 4, and mods, but that might look different for you, like I said. So I just open up my mods folder, and as you can see, I have a lot of mods in my game. And obviously I already have the mod downloaded because I have my Sims game open, so I don't need to add it right now, but here it is. And so I just add it to like a subfolder. So currently I just have my CAS mods, my trait mods, and my CAS mods in general. I put them in a subfolder. And so I just have it as, I have my CAS mods, and then I have some folders. And so I put all of the mods that I have by this creator in a subfolder because I have a few mods from them. So that's how I do it. So all mods are different, but one thing to keep in mind is that some mods, if you have them too deep in your mods folder, they will no longer show up. But for this one, it does say on the Patreon that you can put it 5 folders deep in your mods folder. So that's also good to keep in mind. So don't put it too many folders deep, but you can put it a few if you want to like label it and have it a little more organized. Because I like to have things a little bit more organized just so my mods folder isn't too hectic. And so that kind of covers the information on the mod, downloading the mod, how to get it in your game, and hopefully that helps to show how you kind of install the mod and put it in your game. I don't often go over how to do that because I kind of make these reviews under the assumption that you're really familiar with how to add mods to your game, but to be fair, we aren't all super experienced with that, so I thought I'd just add that in really quickly. So, and now that you have it in your game, you should be able to load it up, and so here I am in CAS now. And it should be there when you go to add traits for your toddler Sims. So we're now going to jump into CAS, and I thought we could look at the traits for a little bit. So, and I even made a cute little toddler for this video. So I hope you like her. So as you can see, when we open up the traits, there are now a lot more options. So these are all of the custom traits that come with this. And also, if you notice, I do have more than one trait slot for my toddler sim, and that is because of another mod that I have, which I've done another review on as well. So that's the more traits in CAS mod, which you can also find in my description if you're curious. So yeah, so we have a lot more traits. So I'm not going to go over every single one, but as you can see, there are a lot of new options. So I think this is sweet. So there's like adorable, there's hungry, there's always hungry, always sleepy, bubbly, easy temperament, imagination development delay. So this will affect like what skills your sim will build and like how long it will take them. There's intelligent, quick learner. So I think this is interesting because like I said, there are just like so many more options with this mod. And I don't really know of many toddler mods that add more traits. Like this is one of the few that I am familiar with. I'm sure there are other mods that add new traits, but as far as ones that are for toddlers, I don't feel like there are that many. So that's why I really appreciate this for my toddler sims. But yeah, so now I can give my sims even more traits. So I don't know, maybe just, I was about to pick inquisitive. That is actually just a regular trait, but And so with that, that actually concludes today's review of the Toddler Trait Pack mod. So you can find all of the links for the mod and the information in the description below. So I hope you guys liked today's video, and be sure to give the video a like, comment, all that fun stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.